I knew that I had to change. So what did I do to change? Well, I did everything I could possibly do, including taking every seminar in the world. I really changed my life with seminars. And the first one I did was called Life Transformation. I wanted to change. I looked in the Learning Annex catalog. There was actually a seminar called Life Transformation. I'm like, that sounds good to me. And then I took this Sterling Men's Weekend. A lot of what I do here comes out of work that I've done with men's self-help groups and teams, the men's divisions, which none of you know anything about, and I say it all this way because it's mysterious and it adds cachet. Everybody wants everything spelled out, but I tell you what, the most powerful element of marketing is curiosity. After the men's weekend, I started making money, and then I walked on fire with Tony Robbins. You know, after the men's weekend, then I met a beautiful woman. Her name was Allie. Saw her crossing a parking lot. This is how life can be. You think you're just going on a vacation, you're just going on a workcation. You have no idea what you're in for here if you apply it. I applied myself to Allie in a big way, and it changed our lives. And if you apply yourself to this, it could really change your life, but you have to apply it. A random thing like that, a person crossing a parking lot, changed everything. If just a person crossing a parking lot could change everything and create this, imagine what a week of study could do for you if you apply it. However, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not something that's just gonna happen for you. It takes work. After I met Allie, then I got her a ticket to go walk on fire with Tony Robbins too, because it was amazing. The only job I ever got in Hollywood as an actor was a voiceover job I got after I did a Tony Robbins seminar. I went from the seminar at lunch to the voiceover audition and booked the job. I got $2,500 for doing a voiceover on a commercial. But I was already making money. By July of 2001, I was making $12,000 a month, most of it showing up in my mailbox. It was either in cash from selling my little side business of selling butter to the raw community in Los Angeles, or internet marketing stuff that I was doing, which was having checks show up in my mailbox. And another seminar I took was called The Game. Who's here ever played the Robert Kiyosaki cash flow game? Has anybody ever played that? That's a fantastic game. And I took a seminar on the game, the Robert Kiyosaki game, and there was like 50 people all playing different boards of the game around the room. And the game was, whoever's out of the rat race first is the winner. And I was the winner of that game, and it was my life. I was out of the rat race, and I've been out of the rat race ever since then, which is an amazing thing. Not having to grind, not having to show up. Let me give you a big hint right here. This is a hint on how do you get great headshots. A great headshot is essential. I had working on the purchase of this house. Her name was Erica. The reason I hired Erica, I typed into Google, top real estate attorney, Mexico. And a list came up. And I looked on the list for real estate section. And in the real estate section, she was the only woman with a headshot. There were other women, there were other attorneys, but she was the only woman with a headshot. So that attracted my attention, and that got her the job. $10,000 that she got paid for reviewing some documents. How do you get a great headshot? And why am I even bothering to talk about something so basic and elementary as a headshot in this high-level course? Because your headshot is your first piece of marketing that most people will consume. So how do you get a great headshot? Number one, you have to find a photographer. This could be your daughter. This could be your daughter's friend. This could be yourself if you're good enough with selfies. You have to get a photographer who you think is cool. If you don't think they're cool, you're not going to get a great photo. Then you have to go to the second part, and this may be more difficult. They have to think that you are cool. If they don't think you're cool, then you're not going to get a great headshot. I'll never forget, I paid a lot of money to get some Hollywood headshots when I was deep in my career. There's a really good headshot of me in my Ford Bronco, my 1972 Ford Bronco. Badass, cool car. A lot of women thought it was cute. That means sexy in woman speak. And she goes, like, we're taking pictures in the back alleys of Venice. And she goes, just keep doing what you do to look so great. And I got great headshots out of that. What's a way to get a person to think you're cool? Well, when they say their headshots are $400, if you like their headshots, don't try to bargain with them. Maybe even say, hey, so how long is a normal headshot thing for $400? Oh, usually an hour or two. You go, well, we may go longer, so let me just pay you $500. Just pay them a little more. They'll think you're even cooler. Because believe me, these photographers, they don't make all that much money. The ones who are doing headshot photography, those people get $20,000 a day to do a commercial shoot or more. These headshot photographers, they're only getting a couple $100. Give them another $100 to make them think you're cool.